This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here at the Palace on the Prairie, you know this is one of the most iconic stadiums in all of college football. Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium gets rocking for the Sooners. They have got so many loyal fans. You know they bleed crimson and cream here. They are excited after a 10-win season last year, and these fans can't wait to get it started again. Back to you guys.
So Boise State's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sooners offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the decor.
Could be an alley. Now across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They'll run out of the gun. Here's Xavier Robinson. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Mateer. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Wants to throw again. He's got his man. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Sooners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down. So Boise State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. How will they be able to deal with this lockdown corner on the outside who believes he can take away half the field? The run inside. It's Riley. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
And Boise State, man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley replaces Ashton Genty, and they're going to run the football. Palmer, they make no bones about it. They're a physical run team. They play action off of that, but whoever's at the running back spot is going to get fed.
Yeah, Riley had his big opportunity a year ago, and man, he shined. He averaged almost 6 yards a carry. He was an explosive play waiting to happen. I think having that year under his belt now has given him so much more confidence going into this season, and he is going to be the focal point, I think, of this Broncos offense.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Sategna. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll go right back to it. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. He's going to take off. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! You want to make sure this Boomer Sooner crowd gets it going early. That is one way to get it done.
And we get to break out the Sooner schooner. The wagon gets to come out. Everybody gets jacked up. Everybody gets excited. Oklahoma has an electric atmosphere. And when these fans get involved early like this, good luck.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Goff. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. On the run, it's Riley. Shakes off the defender.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
To the air, it's Madsen. That's caught. It's Ford. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Right back to it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Wagner. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds the tight end. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. What a disappointment. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Grab near the marker, it's Harris. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. It'll be third and long. He lost one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Throws for the tight end. The sure hands, it's Wagner. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Makes it past the marker. Finding some room. He's up to 51 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right.
Turning it on! And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. Looking for space. It's Riley. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the Broncos line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Holden finds his man on the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Quarterback making adjustments. On third down, here's Robinson. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's the danger on third and short as a defense, right? You line all those bodies up close to the line of scrimmage. If you let the running back into the second level, you know it's going to be a big one. A nice effort that time by the safety, making a touchdown-saving tackle.
Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's second and 14. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Running inside, it's Riley. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
The Broncos headed quickly to the line. Takes it from the gun on third down. They run him down as he was trying to buy a little extra time, and the defense wouldn't have it.
Tell you what, man, there's some problems that need to be solved by this offense. Another sack. That's 3 sacks on the day. We're still in the first half, but right now this defense pitching a shutout, and they look like they're playing with 13 guys.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. He's got 50 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. Got his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sooner!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. That's a junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They are in serious need of putting together a scoring drive right here, down 14-0. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ford. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Riley. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Broncos are rolling down the field. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He stopped short of the first down marker, had to get it to the 30-yard line, and now they're staring at 4th and short. Trying to do it on the ground. Maybe a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The run inside. It's Riley. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. He'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
He now has 62 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Pulls it in. It's Sategna. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Sooners in the hurry-up. He wants to throw it again. He's got him.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. Got his man. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Pulls it in. It's 4. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Broncos decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, Dave.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up. And
snags it, and he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They'll go back to the ground. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Sategna. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now and flashing that on the option play? There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ball is loose. And he gets back on top of it, and a first disaster. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up.
Number 29, set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Riley. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. On target over the middle. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Broncos want to move quickly.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with the touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Fakes to grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They feed him again. There's a crease. He's up to 94 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. This time he wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Riley. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bates. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pocket breaking down. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll close the gap to 14. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Buckeyes who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Norman. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word.
And here's the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
There he goes. Got enough for the first. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. And the Broncos have this offense rolling. Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the catch. It's Wagner. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it behind the line. It's Ford. Could not make his way to the corner. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
The Broncos will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that something to the ground.
The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, here's Robinson. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Breaks the tackle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Sooners will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. They'll operate out of split backs. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Now on the counter. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Remember, down where you start the slide, he'll be sure to line the game. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his second missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And this passing game has them calling Boomer and answering Sooner again.
And they're starting to get this crowd jacked up and this crowd riled up. And listen, they love their team. And, dude, think about all the success Oklahoma has had over the years. Different cast of characters. But one thing they always have, offensive success.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Running inside, it's Riley. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Wagner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls it on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Unleashes it on the run. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are breaks into the open. They get him on the ground. Boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. And the Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Harris. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Finds his man. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. The run inside. It's Robinson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So first down, we'll open up the final period. That's caught. It's Sategna. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll give it to Robinson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Direct snap. Maybe some room here. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick release on the RPO. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Quick strike through the air for the score.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Snowed under by the defense. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to pass, it's Madsen. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll move the wide receiver. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. The RPO, it's complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to keep it in the air. Quarterback extends the play. Quick step and go. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. They'll run with Robinson. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Dumps it off in the flats. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a crease. It's Riley. Across the 45. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Madsen. He wants to go deep. He caught it. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Got the quick completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A false start gives him a little extra work to do here on 2nd and 11. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll try it again. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.